Hello and welcome to another Fitness Matters Stretch and Mobility session. Today we're going to be doing a quick and basic routine. You can complete this routine basically anywhere in your house or even in the office. So without further ado, grab a mat or a towel or find someplace comfortable and we're going to get started together. So we're going to start in a sitting position, feet crossed, nice and relaxed. We're going to start with some neck rolls. We're just going to go to the side and you're just going to bring it down to the other side. Feel free to close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. And you're just going to go side to side. Let gravity do the work here. Let your head hang all the way down. And now we're gonna stretch each side. I'm gonna start with my right. I'm gonna go directly to the side, just using my fingertips to lightly pull my neck, getting the stretch right in the side of your neck here. And hold this position. And then I'm gonna go at a slight downward angle. I'm gonna stretch the back of my neck here. Again, I'm just lightly pulling with my fingertips. And I'm gonna come back to center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna stretch my neck, pulling my shoulder in the opposite direction. Taking some deep breaths here, staying nice and relaxed. And I'm gonna go at that downward angle, just slightly at a diagonal. And I'm gonna stretch this back side part of my neck. Awesome. Quick shake. And now we're gonna go into some shoulder rolls. Now feel free to make an exaggerated motion here. Get a bit of your arms involved as well. I'm gonna go in a reverse direction first. I wanna bring my shoulders up as high as I can, get as much of a rounded motion as possible. We're just releasing any tension in our upper body, our shoulders, and in our neck. Awesome. And we're gonna slowly go in the opposite direction now. I'm gonna come forward. Still taking some deep breaths. Awesome. Quick shake. And now we're gonna stretch the side of our body. Alrighty, I'm gonna reach over to the right side. And for me, it's comfortable to put my elbow on the ground. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can place your hand on the ground and reach over as far as you can. Make sure you're reaching directly to the side. We want to stretch the whole side of our body, reaching those fingertips over as far as you can, and hold this position here. Try to keep both of your hips on the ground. And I'm gonna come back to center. Quick shake. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna reach over. And again, if you feel comfortable, drop down to your elbow and reach those fingertips over as far as you can. Hold this position here, taking a few deep breaths. Awesome. We're going to come back to center. And what we're going to do, we're going to go on our hands and our knees, like so. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths here. And as we do, we're going to do what's called a cat-cow. Alrighty, so basically you're going to inhale and you're going to try and bring the center of your spine all the way to the ceiling. So breathe in and as you exhale, bring the center of your chest down into the mat. And breathe in. And breathe out. That's it. We're going to do a few more repetitions of these. Breathe in. Last 2 reps, breathe in. And out, last one. Awesome. From here, we're gonna do what's called a spinal roll. We're just bringing mobility to our mid and lower back here. You're basically just gonna roll your body in a circle. So I'm coming around, up into that cat motion, all the way to the side and down. I'm just rolling my spine in one direction. This is a fantastic movement if you're sitting down a lot during the day or even standing. It's just loosening up those muscles that are supporting your spine. And we're gonna slowly go in the other direction. Great, and from here, I'm just gonna open up my knees a little bit wider. I'm gonna bring my toes together. And what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go into what's called a child's pose. And you're gonna reach your fingertips forward and you're gonna bring your bum all the way back. Feel free to dip your head down and really sink your chest into the mat. Still taking some deep breaths here. Fantastic stretch for your hips. Reach those fingertips forward and hold this position. Feel free to bring your head to the ground. And just relax. And slowly bring yourself back up. And now we're gonna go back down to a sitting position. You're gonna bring your legs out in front of you. Alrighty, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna I'm bringing my left leg over top of my right leg, and I'm sort of wrapping my leg around. I wanna feel a stretch in my hip joint right here. And basically I'm looking to hug my leg in front of me. I'm keeping my back really straight. And hold this position here, keeping your back nice and straight. You almost want to feel like you're pulling your hips forward while pulling your knee back towards your chest. Take some deep breaths. Awesome. And now we're going to continue with the same kind of stretch. What we're going to do is I'm just going to bend my right knee, and I'm just going to pop my left ankle on top of my right knee. Alrighty, we want to feel the stretch in a similar spot. Maybe you feel it a bit stronger. To feel the stretch even more, bring your bum towards your heel. Keep your back nice and straight. What this exercise does, what this stretch does, is it takes tension off of your sciatic nerve. We're stretching the piriformis. The piriformis goes over top your sciatic nerve, and we're releasing any tension, we're releasing any pressure that's put on the sciatic nerve, which is a big nerve that goes down your legs. If you're sitting a long time, if you're standing a long time, you might feel some tightness here, and we want to release that pressure. Awesome. We're going to slowly swap sides. So I'm going to pop my feet out in front of me again. This time I'm going to bring my right leg over top of my left, and I'm going to bring my knee up towards my chest, keeping my back nice and straight. Alrighty, now I'm going to do the same thing that I just did. I'm going to bend my left knee. I'm going to put my right ankle on top of my left knee, and I'm going to move my bum as close to my heel as I can, keeping my back nice and straight. Just hold this stretch here. Feel free to close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Awesome, I'm gonna slowly release, and now I'm gonna go all the way on my back. My legs are gonna go nice and straight, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start with my right leg, and I'm gonna bring my knee all the way up to my chest. This is a great, very basic stretch if you're trying to release any tension from your lower back. Try to keep your other leg nice and straight on the ground. And now I'm just going to slightly rotate and bring the knee to the side, stretching a bit more of my hip joint here. And I'm going to slowly release. I'm going to do the same thing on my other leg now. I'm going to bring my left knee to my chest. Hold this here. I'm keeping my right leg nice and straight. And just slowly bring that knee across. Again, we're stretching more in our hip joint here. Taking some deep breaths. And from here, bend your knees, make sure your lower spine is flat on the mat. You're gonna bring your knees up to your chest. If you aren't able to bring both knees up to chest, just open up your knees and grab your ankles, alrighty? Bring your knees to chest or hold on to your ankles, and what we're gonna do, you're just gonna rock side to side, feeling your lower back on the ground. Taking some deep breaths still. From here, we're gonna go into our last stretch. I want you to pop both feet on the ground. I want you to place your arms over your head in any comfortable position. And I just want you to take a few deep breaths. Think of your favorite place or your favorite person. Try not to think about any of the stresses going on today. Think about your favorite place or your favorite person. Take a few deep breaths. And if you need to, feel free to stay on the ground. But if you feel comfortable enough, you can come back to a sitting position. And that is all that we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these stretches helpful. And yeah, I hope that you're able to repeat them when you need to. If you're feeling a bit stressed or a bit tense, I hope that you find these stretches helpful. Thank you so much.